guys, my name is Yoshi, and welcome back to my 100% playthrough of Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition for Nintendo Switch. The last episode we left off in the adventure map, but we're gonna do things a little bit differently. The thing mentions that there's a couple hidden characters that you can find. Well, we're about to show off one of them. It's Ganon. So, we have to show Ganon's Fury here and basically defeat 5,000 enemies. That is our challenge. We have to use a completely separate character. It's unlike anything we've ever seen before, and we just have to defeat a bunch of stuff. I may as well check combos while I'm here. ZL does spin attack. ZR uses boss attack. And the other stuff is basically the same. Okay. When playing as Ganon, certain controls are different than playing as a regular warrior. Regular attack. Swing your paws to strike. Pressing up attack up to 3 times LO. A forward-facing attack can be used twice LO. Could follow a regular attack. ZL attack. Spin with arms extended to knock back all surrounding enemies. Charge attack. Gather power and then charge forward. Can follow a regular attack. Select the boss attack you'll use. Then use the boss attack. You can also see there. Ganon's Fury is a single player only mode. You can not play it in co-op. And that's about it. There's nothing much else to say other than that. So Ganon is basically a massive beast that can KO everything. Now, we already had lots of interesting strategies with the other setup, but this is going to be quite a bit different. So, yeah, Ganon has slightly stronger attacks than most regular opponents do. And by picking up the archives dropped by defeating giant bosses, you gain the ability to use boss attacks until the battle ends. Giant boss, if a boss attack it's weak to, you can force the boss into a down state. So that's what you have to do. Okay, so yeah. So yes, this is Ganon in a nutshell. You basically walk around stomping enemies down, and that's how you take out stuff. It's a really good mission for farming stuff, which is why I wanted to do it so sooner, because one of our objectives requires to get this character to 255, and there is no easy way to do it beyond these challenges. So until we do this, Ganon is actually locked to us, so we're kind of just going around does a couple of other stuff. Alright. What I find quite interesting is Ganondorf is one of the few characters, or rather Big Ganon boy here, is one of the only players that could actually attack stuff. Unfortunately, we cannot force this boss into a down state because we don't actually get any specials until later. But that's about it. But yeah, that's about it. It's a really cute mode when you know what you're doing, but there are some dangerous parts to it. Like, because you're so big, your hitbox is usually vulnerable to a lot of attacks. So if you don't know what you're doing, you could die really quickly in this mode. Though this first mode should be pretty straightforward. And we do get small health drops as we return. And yeah, so that's it. So every time we get ability of a character, we can then use it like this. So we can use that to deal with a lot of stuff. My basic idea of getting through this fast is to just kill all the major captains as fast as possible, because they give more experience than the weaker enemies do. And our dodge is really quick, by the way. It's a jump. Oh, and we have Manhandle stocks as well. It's quite interesting, actually. Alright. There's the Manhandle stock in the other area. This is... there. Of course, Ganon being massive has arguably one of the best area of effect damages in the entire game, and because he starts really weak, he also gets other stuff. Of course, as you go further into the mission, some more enemies will appear. So now we have Dark Fies to take out. And as the enemies get stronger, they will pose much more of a challenge. So even though we are this big, that doesn't mean that we can't just die randomly. So I'm gonna put a target on this one and just spam attacks into Dark Fi to take her out first. Okay, now we finally get some allies here. After like 15 minutes of doing nothing, Ganon finally summons his allies. It's like, if I could have had these allies before, Ganon could have easily beaten them, but of course they all had to be away. Okay, I'm gonna use specials so I don't waste time here. This is a really cool mode, and the only reason why I'm doing it a little bit earlier is because I found out from a different walkthrough that you probably should be doing this a bit sooner because, well, one, it gives us access to a new character, and two, this is partially how the Golden Cucco even gets unlocked at the beginning. It's quite crazy. Alright, I'm gonna just stomp on these guys really quick so I can get to Giriam. Knock all these Dark Fies away. There's like 15,000 of them. These different Dark Fies here. Now, as Ganondorf is so big, pretty much anybody attacks will get knocked into the air, and they have no defense against them. That's what makes him so powerful, but at the same time, with great power comes a weakness. With his massive hitbox, he could easily die if you're not careful. Okay, that's another Dark Fi down. Now we have to... now let's move here and drop a special near Giriam to protect him. And then we'll probably have to protect Zant next after this. If I don't already get 5,000 KOs with this. This is a hidden mode, yes, that only unlocks after you kill other stuff. Unfortunately, Ganondorf does not, or I mean Ganon, I keep calling him Ganondorf, does not allow you to really do a lot of stuff. Okay. All it really asks me to do is complete these challenges, which are pretty basic. Now, as you go further on into the game, it becomes a lot more obnoxious. Alright. Alright. I like how he said that. I like how he said that, and Zat is immediately in trouble. Goodness. He's so big that Giriam, he can't even save Giriam if he wanted to. Oh, here we go. I was wondering how to charge. Okay. Well, the first mission's pretty straightforward, as probably going to be seen for a lot more because, yeah, Ganon's Fury is quite a lot with him. So we got 60 levels right off the bat. Nice. This is quite an interesting mode, this is. Alright. Does this unlock another mission? Oh, it has more. Yeah, just what I thought. Oh, whoops. This is not what I wanted. Thankfully, there's an instant quit thing, so I could just go back to the menu. Alright. Okay, so it involves not taking a lot of damage, which is similar to the regular part. And then there's Giant Battle, whatever this is. And yes, as we get more stuff and get extra of this is. So I guess the simplest way of doing this is to just make sure we complete each of these modes today, if possible. This is also technically a blind playthrough since this isn't available by default. I like how there's two different armies we have to take out at the same time. That's just what makes it so beautiful. We're just taking out hundreds of helpless players in the just doing stuff. Summoning bombkins near him is actually probably better because that will get me to the KO go a bit sooner. There's not really any better way of doing this except just quickly KO as many enemies as you can and just watch as everything just kind of drops to the ground. And then just use a special every few minutes, and that's about it. Goodness, there's like so many items coming out of nowhere. Oh, activate. Oh, they're acting suspicious. Oh, so this is how they got other stuff. Oh, there's multiple of them. Oh my. Okay, we have a giant boss to take out again. Okay, we have to kill all the flanking enemies. Which include all the Lizalfos. Okay, that gets rid of them. What do we have? Like two more enemies to defeat, and then we can stop the attack. The problem with this is, because this is one of the weaker characters, it takes quite a bit longer to do stuff. It's crazy how his weak attack isn't even his dash, just knocks enemies, regular enemies to the side as if they're nothing. No, I don't want Goma. I want you. Oh, jeez, I didn't see that. I don't look, by the way, but I think I might have gotten a lot more damage than I expected. Problem is, I can't really do much because, well, trying to take out this and take out Oma at the same time. As far as I know, I think he hit me with like a big laser beam attack. Okay, hopefully that stops the enemies from making the troops stronger, because I don't want that. It's crazy how in this regular state, He's just able to fight iron bosses like it's nothing. I'm probably gonna use the same states as I did before, so if I get too much damage on me from other stuff or something else entirely, then I'll just redo this. And now we get to see magic. Alright. Alright. Oh, there he is. This can put a King Dodongo in the downstay too, okay. Now we're gonna deal with the Mad Atlas stock next. Alright. Let's do this. Okay, that gets rid of the attack stuff. Oh, she's quick. She gets up on her feet a lot quicker than the other characters. This could be bad. The only thing I'm worried about, which I've already mentioned, is since Ganon is one of the weaker characters, it's very easy for him to take damage. I'm not going to show him A-ranking all the missions, because although we do need to, we won't be able to necessarily do it in the earliest possible way. More than likely, we'll have to get a lot of HP with him first, and then after a little while, we can do other stuff. I like how after a few minutes, that kind of just appears out of nowhere. Alright. Alright. Special time. Okay, that's one way of doing a decent attack. But that just leaves me vulnerable. Okay, that was a bit too much damage. You can tell how because this is a challenge battle, it is not easy by any means. I feel like the best way of doing this is to just spam the crap out of this attack. It seems to be our best way of going for this. Because if we keep on attacking, then they will stop hitting us as much. It's especially annoying when the Rudos and other stuff start appearing. I thought we got the first 16 levels, no problem, and then just 50 minutes later, bam, now it's not as annoying. I will say, the first mission was definitely easy. It's... This one, though, this one is a bit much now. Oh, all of the Lysavos are acting suspicious now. If you dodging is probably the best way of moving, and then after that, it seems like nothing comes for the first few minutes, but it seems like when you're not attacking, you just can constantly take damage. It's kind of annoying, actually. The only cool part is literally every single one of your attacks knocks back an enemy, and the weakling enemies seem to not phase you as much as other opponents. Now, there are quite a few problems, some which you've already seen already. One of the such thing is that whenever a giant boss attacks you, although they can get up from the setup, they do a lot of damage because they're almost as big as Ganon is. So that one laser beam I took for Goma is the main reason why I took so much damage in the first place. That was probably a weak enemy that hit me, but that's fine. Now as you get more strength, the enemies don't do as much damage. The most brutal part is when they get on your backside, because then it gets very difficult. Okay, I think that gets rid of one of them. See what I mean by them encouraging? Okay, I'm gonna head backwards for a second, kill this manhandle stop. He did a special, or at least attempted to, but missed me this time. Okay, well, we can't even deal with the manhandle stocks right now. We have to deal with Goma first. Of course, since I can juggle him around, I'm gonna try and push him into a specific zone. Yeah, I think one of his laser beam attacks, since Ganon doesn't have knockback on attacks, it did a ton of damage to him. And the X attack is not really that good on Ganon. It just leaves him too vulnerable. Spin attack, not as much. The spin attack, definitely not as much. Okay. Part of why I, definitely leave the health ups if you are trying to stay safe. All that, and I still haven't killed Goma. I could have sworn I thought I killed him. Okay, there we go. Alright. Now we get his ability again. We have to kill 7,000 enemies in this. That's not easy by any means. In fact, it's really hard compared to what we faced before. Oh gosh. See what I mean? Those enemies, they get the slightest attack in, and then they just rip through your health. It's not easy as Ganon. And yes, this assumes the damage I take is the same, but I feel like it's actually different. This is the part where I got screwed the last time. Can we do better this time? It doesn't help that Dark Rudels are extremely fast, so probably have to do some quick damage to them and then do a quick dodge afterwards. Whoa. And then I see I'm getting stuck on something. One of the two. Alright, Girium Zat. help me out here. I'm kind of stuck in this spot. It's so easy to just be so mindless and completely ignore the enemies. I think the ones you should really focus on are probably the ones with life bars. Or if you're not focusing on them, at least, okay, I'm gonna special spam here. See how much damage we do. Okay, well now we're up to 4,000 KLs, so we're almost where we were in the first mission, except now we need another 3,000 to finish it off. Okay, it looks like they're a lot kinder than I thought. At least they have a 5,000... Well, what am I saying? At least they have... At least they have tons of health drops that seem to happen quite a bit, so even if you take a lot of damage, you could just smash this to get to safety and then just attack later. Okay, I'm gonna special these guys down. It doesn't help that they got stronger through that other character. Goodness, if you get a special back, you can sometimes just do this infinitely. These dark riddles are not easy, by the way. It would help if I get to a different target here. Okay. It's crazy. Sometimes I don't even know what hits me sometimes. Okay, well, I guess we'll just do this. Whenever I run roll, I'm just gonna find Elf, and then I'm gonna run back to one of my other spots. Okay, Giriam's in trouble. I need to help him out. Okay. Goodness, there's like so many darn captains here. Alright, finally one Dark Riddle dies. Alright, finally the Dark Riddle is almost dead. Now is it gonna say Ariam's in danger or something else? I don't know. Oh, there you go. I knew I could rescue them. I just had to do it in the strangest way possible. Alright, we're taking out all these Dark Riddles first. Okay, that level up saves me a little bit of stress. Now, there you saw Lysophiles launching an AoE attack. That's the other thing that Ganon hates a lot, is area of effect attacks or long range attacks, because they can stay out of your range, but range, and you can't hit them, but they can still hit you, which is really annoying. The good thing is, once you know what to do, you can kind of just lock them all into like a big group and take them all out at the same time. And if you get like screwed, you can just dodge to safety. That's probably what I'll have to do to get the A rank on this, is probably dodge a ton and make sure all of these captains are perishing. As for where I get materials, it's kind of random. I'm pretty sure I do get materials for them. There's just not easy. Where's the Dark Riddle? Oh, jeez. I feel like she nearly attacked me there. If I could just kill the weakling monsters, I could just end this madness and not have to worry about taking damage as much. I guess just go away from the big attacks. Alright. Alright. Oh, I need to help Zant too. Hey, where are you, Zant? You're kind of just zooming all over the place. Alright. Okay, we can kill 100 with these weaklings with the Seshal, so let's try taking out the weaklings so we can just end this madness of army that's kind of coming after me. Alright. More Dark Rulos. They just don't want to stop coming. Let's finish off this mission here. Come on. Alright, there we go. Everything's gone finally. That took a lot longer. Since it's a 7,000 enemy mission, they might give me a little bit of hope. We'll see. Alright. Well, at least we're getting some good materials off of his missions. Again, we can always do A rank later. Oh, we got some Gandor stuff while we were using Ganon. I'm gonna keep everything that has either Strahd set up or at least one materials and slots and stars if I can. Speaking of which, I think I removed one of those. Let's find it. Slots. Let's put that one back. Oh, we got a rule scale. See what I mean? There's L is really good for farming up cells, but it's not easy. Next new one for Ganon. Of course, this is only the beginning of Ganon's missions. Most of this is just so I could start leveling him up. I have a time of 60 minutes to defeat a bunch of bosses. Okay, this is where it gets enemy. Yeah. I thought something happened. Oh, no, that was just my friend texting me. No problem. Well, this is not fun. I can immediately tell. Anything where we have to defeat tons of giant bosses is just rough for Ganon because they are the major opponents that will take out stuff. I'm just gonna try and move this one guy away from the horde and just kind of juggle him around infinitely. Yes, the problem with Ganon's attacks is even the slightest bit of extra damage will immediately destroy stuff. Okay, we got some health back. That helps out a little bit. Oh, oh boy, now we have a great fairy as well. Put Goma in a down state, okay. Oh, great. Well, we're defeating the Great Fairy next. Oh, we bought a break point on him. Jeez! So we just kind of shoved a spear down his neck, and he kind of died after that. Okay, I need to pay attention. Alright. It's not a bad idea to check the battle log to see who's where. I'm looking for the big fairy. Where is he? Oh, she's right behind me on the right side. Surprisingly not near any giant bosses. I thought she would be, but no. Okay, there we go. Oh, now she's about to heal them. Okay, now we have to do something. Oh, I can see Manhandle is doing a big attack there. Oh, there he is. Shit. We need to get her away from other characters real quick. I think we have to do a lot of dodging as well. In fact, we've already done like 50% of the dodging. Okay, there we go. We don't have to deal with Great Fairy anymore. Please tell me that's a heal. It is. Okay. Let's try using this. Okay, we put a Goma in the down state. That's interesting. I find that interesting because I'm pretty sure, I'm sure Ganon's kind of weak right now. Whatever you say, game. Whatever you say. Need to find a weakling boss to KO. Either that or something else to do. I don't know. Just knocking all these bosses around. Like I said, this is a problem with Ganon. I mentioned this multiple times. Any enemy who's not elite can do a decent amount of damage to you, and other setups can also do a decent damage to you. Okay, we found healing finally. Alright, now we can like go back, and we need to make sure we take out these Lords of the Horde first. Now, as we get stronger, this will become much easier. Like, once he gets to like 255, this mission will become way easier. I think the problem is there was a drop that I was supposed to pick up, and I didn't get it at first. So I'm not able to attack the dongle right now. Okay, now the other king is dead. Okay, this one only works on Arjok, so we can't put Manhandla. Oh, a new monster horde appeared. Oh, here's a new one. Okay, that was a quick 3-point break. Once you get one giant boss KO'd, it becomes a lot easier because then you can just do other stuff. Now we have Dark Volgas after us, though. We only need to defeat this guy, though. Alright. Okay, we defeat all the Lords of the Heart. Does that finish it? Yeah, it does. Wow, okay. We took... I'm not sure if we took too little damage to not get A rank, but... we'll see. At least we finished the mission. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to finish the missions first. Yeah, it seems like it's just the same as before. And the Ganon missions are much more difficult to do, as you can see, because there's not any easy way to really farm them up. They involve literally just grinding other stuff. Alright, now we have Survival Battle level 1. Yeah. Alright, now we're on the Goron area. This is definitely really funny to do. You won't be able to use potions and you won't have any challenges to regain health, even if you level up mid-battle. Oh, no. Oh, here's the assassin one. We're gonna kill this guy first, then. Okay, that takes care of him. So our mission is to take out all the red guys, the assassins. They're the ones that do a lot of damage. So we just have to find their blinking dots on the map and kill them all one by one. And then just use magic when we get a certain spot. Enemy hard transport tubes. Oh boy, that's not fun. From what the game aims telling me, I think I should just KO this Goma real quick, or actually it's King the Dongle, my bad. We're gonna use our magic to take him out a bit quicker. Not a bad idea against King Jerk the Dongle here. The recon, so it just said if they find Ganon, something bad's gonna happen. Well, I can't really stop them from fighting Ganon, but I want to at least attempt to do something. Alright, what's gonna happen now? I'll just reinforce it, it's okay. If I have specials, then I can deal with them, no problem. But again, I have no ability to heal, so I kind of just have to kill them all. Okay, that's... Well, now they have Manandalas. I don't know. I feel like if I KO them sooner, it'll be better. Oh, now we have to actually defeat the recon soldiers this time. I don't see any other way of doing this other than to just make sure you KO the boosted characters first, and then apparently we have to take out whatever these recon soldiers are. I can find them on the map once I deal with this manhandla. Let's see. Who's the recon troop? Oh, it's all the way at the bottom. Recon soldier. Oh, he's all the way over there. Oh, frick, we have to get over there. Oh, and there's also a summoner. Let's start juggling him first. And try and juggle him into the other enemies. And then we'll KO recon soldier afterwards. Okay, no more summoning. Now we take out recon soldier. If we kill Leon Soldier, that'll deal other stuff. Oh. Oh, now they're all going towards me. So I assume we just have to kill all the blinking troops. So pretty much anything of blinking lights we have to kill. Oh, I see. All the dark nuts are part of the inside. Let's drop specials to try and kill all three of them together. Then use some Vesa attacks to try and lure in the others. The biggest problem is once you put yourself into a corner, that's when things get really bad. So I think I just have to start doing a lot of damage and then just attacking them back. Look at all this juggling. It's just ridiculous how far you can juggle them. Okay, that defeated a lot of enemies. That helps knowing that there's much lesser enemies to deal with. Okay, looks like the final assassin trooper it wants us to KO is actually a giant boss called King of Doggles, so I'm gonna go magic and just quickly wreck him and see if that'll finish off the mission now. This is the last assassin troop we have to kill. Looks like the enemies' arses have finally run out. I thought this was gonna be a lot more annoying, but I guess no healing means easier? That's so confusing. Then again, it's possible for Gad to take a lot of damage, so it's not over till it's over. Okay, now it's over. Alright. Oh, Uncept. Oh. Oh no, this is only the beginning. Oh, now we get, allied hard transport troops. Oh, great. Okay, so that's how we heal, I guess. Well, and you know what you're doing. You can definitely do really well in this. It's just depends on how fast you do this. Not a lot of these characters actually look like assassins, but whatever the game wants to do, I guess. Okay, so that's how you heal, basically, is from those sods. I wonder how longer this mission's gonna be. Now we have an Ardrock. Oh, and we can use this finally. Well, that makes it a lot easier, because we could do that, and a special to KO this Ardrock. The bosses definitely fall faster when you have their weaknesses. I didn't notice that until later that he got his weakness. Okay, he's dead. Does he have a thing? Oh, he does. Well, here's a new one. Burning Breath. This can put Manhandle into a down state. Okay. Nice! We finally get to use this. Alright, Manhandle is now downed. He throws a big trident into Manhandle. Oh my gosh, Manhandle, why do you have so much dang health? Oh, there's a Sia now. Yeah, I might not be able to do this now that Dark Sia's appeared. Sia's very infamous for doing a lot of damage. And now we have summoners that have summoned a Rally Captain. Oh, and we have Dark Sia Divider. Yeah, I don't think I can do this right now. So, instead of wasting time, I'm just do the first mission again. So, a lot of these other ones we probably won't be able to do effectively unless we either dodge or get them to, like, level 100 something, I don't know. Actually, one thing I do want to do, now that we have Ganon unlocked, can we power him up like we do other characters? Or is it only our regular characters that could be power upped? I don't know. Okay, not that I know of. Looks like Bazaar cannot be used on Ganon. So that means the only way we can get Ganon up in Ganon's Fury is to just KO monsters non-stop. That means we're actually going to be doing this mission a ton. And that's how we level up. That's a bit annoying because it takes forever to level up sometimes. I feel like they don't actually expect you to go any farther than a certain part at some point. But yeah, it's annoying. Well, I obviously going to stick with the missions where I can heal first. And I'm definitely going to use that giant battle level 1 a lot more than others. Because there are tons of King Dodoggles to defeat there. That's the battle I was trying to go for. And since I found it, I think I'm perfectly fine. Oh, we can throw a... Oh, wow, he just threw a ball at that guy. Okay. This is a good once you start taking out a lot of these captains, you get materials like crazy. You can just see all the stuff that's kind. I think the simplest way of doing this is to just do level 1 until a certain point, and then do the same thing but for level 2, where you have to defeat 7,000 enemies. And just do that non-stop. And that's it. Until then, we can't really get any hearts the other way. And yes, Ganon also has to be leveled up to 255, but there's no easy way of leveling him. Unlike the other characters, Ganon takes a long time to level because you have to do his missions basically non-stop. I like how, even though he was at level 1, he could do a lot of work on this map. Like, he gained 60 levels in one map, and then after that, it's like 1, 2, 3 levels at a time. I feel like if you want to really gain levels, I feel like you just have to KO these bar tubes, because all the bar tubes do way more. Give you way more experience, so that and the giant bosses will help you out a ton. But yeah. Now, this is not the only time we'll be doing Ganon's Fury. This is just the first part of it. I'm showing this as an introduction because, well, the adventure map gets kind of boring after a while, and this thing, not as boring, honestly. It makes it a lot easier. Alright, that attack almost instantly KO'd them. Alright. I'm pretty sure the idea is to just get as much shot as I can and then do other stuff afterwards. By the end of this, I'm probably gonna have tons of materials from everything. In case you're wondering what the Cucco is, I'm pretty sure it's just like this, but instead of it being Ganon, it's a big Cucco instead. It sounds like that might also be interesting to play. However, we cannot unlock it right now. We have to... Don't like getting stuck in a corner. Alright. Okay, seed attack is no more. And you can see why these missions are good for farming materials, because you're forced to level up this guy to 255 as part of the 100%. If you read the 100% requirements, that is one of those requirements. I feel like the reason why they're carrying around you, Zamp, by the way, is because, well... They can't take out Ganon, but they can take on you easily. That's your problem, Zan. Because you're just too weak compared to Ganon. I got this is the first mission. You can still get a decent amount of levels from it just by redoing it non-stop. When you see me do this again, it'll probably be at a much different time. In fact, I probably will try and finish the adventure map before I go back into this, but for now... I like how they have to be dark instead of regular enemies. And they have to pick one specific enemy too, like Dart Fi or Dart Rudo. Can't be any of the others. Oh, there we go. That's the dash. I was wondering where that was. Single special finishes off. Defeat 5,000 enemies. I must admit, I'm actually a little disappointed. Well, yeah. And yes, I did not do the regular challenges. We wanted to do this first for some reason, just because, well, Ganon is a separate character, and I want to show him off, otherwise I can't really level him up, can I? Most of this is just to unlock extra stuff. Well, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video where we go back to our adventure map. Just be warned, it takes quite a long time. It's probably the longest part of the entire game, having to go for each map, individually A-rank it. Some are really quick, others can take up to like 15 minutes. It's just really annoying. There's no good way to do it. And we have that exorcism one. We'll have to find out how to get that later. But yeah. Yes, I know this one is new, by the way. But anyways, if you like, you enjoy, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video where we move back to adventure mode. Bye.